Zolvin, you so dumb.
Hi cuties, welcome back to another graveyard shift. I'm your favorite grave digger. So I told y'all last graveyard shift that we were gonna do a pretty lengthy lineup just to like cut down on everything. And I came through with the promise. We might have to do another lengthy one because I was going through everything and I got 16 artists. So we got 16 artists to talk about today. But the thing about it is that didn't clear up enough space. I didn't think that I had as many artists as I did. So we're going to have to do another like dump. I hope y'all okay with that. I know last time we met, we ended off talking about Rideaux and his disrespect. So we starting it off with Rideaux today. So first on our list is Rideaux the OG. Now, I told y'all that Rideaux is real disrespectful. And without a doubt, I know I always say like people from California and they really not. Like I found out that Babyface Ray's from Detroit. Since when? No, I'm just kidding. I'm always throwing people at California. I am. I'm just always dumping artists at that state. Like there's not other states. So that's my apology. The song that put me onto him was Oddball featuring Lando Bando and the Hip Hop Lab. I don't really think it was a feature because I didn't hear anybody else rap. I just know Rideaux was at the end and that's all I remember from the song. I remember he was at the end and I was like, I kept thinking, why is this man saying such absurd things? So yeah, after that, I knew I had to go figure out who he was. And I took a look and I listened to Legendary after. And then I listened to Legendary 2. There's 2 Legendary. Both of them are pretty disrespectful. So then he has Paranoid with RMC Mike. So he's featured on that. Then he has Movie featuring Louis Ray. That's Rideaux's cluster of songs right there that I've listened. I listened to a lot of Rideaux, but like all in all, Rideaux's one of them. He's one of them ones. I'm not gonna like go through all his songs because I don't think I've ever listened to a song where he's really missed. So Rideaux's one of them ones for sure. So, we had to start off the night strong. Next we have Poke. He has a song called Gang Here featuring T Blue. That was pretty good. Where did I learn? I was on Instagram when that song popped up. And I was searching, like, you know how you upload pictures? I was trying to upload a picture and then like that popped up way back when. Because it was one of like the feature. I don't know if you call it the features. Like, you know how you click the music and then like it shows you different artists and songs and stuff. So yeah, his stuff popped up and I ain't never seen his name before. So I went on iTunes and looked him up. And that's the only song I listened to from him. So that song put him on the map for me. Then we have Rory Frisco. Rory Frisco, he has a song featuring Doughboy called Stiffly. And he was like way back when in my archives too. So that's the song that put me on to him. Next we have Cootie. I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna hold you. Like when I first saw that man's name, I was gonna call him Cootie simply because I just felt like it was Cootie and it was just missing an S for it to be Cootie, But I listened to a few of his songs and he said Cootie. So it's Cootie. I just love the pronunciation of it. The spelling don't match the pronunciation, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I just love his name, Cootie. Yeah. Anyways, so way back when I did like tell y'all about it, but I didn't tell y'all about it because we didn't have this segment going on, but I did post it on my threads. So the song that put me on to him was Superfly. So then we have Juicy 2 Live. And that song is what put me on to Cootie. The song is called 1K. Then we got Big Fizzle. So the artist that I originally met from the 1K feature without listening to the 1K feature was Fizzle. He was the person that got the ball rolling on me finding everybody. So from Juice to Cootie. So Fizzle has a song called Serving. So after I listened to Serving, then I listened to 1K and then I listened to Cootie, domino effect. That's all it was. So that whole blob right there, I hope I didn't lose y'all. That whole blob right there, that That's what had happened. So the next artist that we have is Cash. Cash is an artist that I have been listening to for a hot little minute. And I mean hot little minute, I mean like I was in college, baby, and I'm blasting his stuff. And yeah. I just had to get him out there because it's like, let's just get him out the way because yeah. Remember, we're doing a big dump. So these are people that we found way back when, but we just never had this going on. We never had our graveyard shift going on. So that's why it's just like, you know, so boom, Cash, he's been making music for a little minute. But the song that really like put me on to him, because I even remember I went to school in North Dakota, so I'm back and forth on them 3-hour roads, you know. And when this song popped up, I was blasting at full throttle. I mean, I already be speeding on the road anyways. But then imagine me speeding, bumping this. Okay, what a sight to see. So the song they put me onto him was Cash Day Freestyle 2 featuring Tay Keith. So after I listened to that song, that was really I don't want to say that's my favorite song by him, but that song was on repeat for a hot little minute. For a hot minute. I mean, when I used to actually like make my playlists, instead of having our virtual playlist right here, that song was on repeat for a hot minute. Yeah. So another song he has that popped him out. So he went, I want to say he went MIA for a little while because I really never heard like new songs from him. Then he came out with WTF They Thought. So when he popped back out with that, I was like, okay, cool. So he's back to rapping again. I don't really know what Cash is doing, to be honest. And I'm not his manager or I ain't none of that. So I ain't trying to be too nosy, but I was nosy. I just love this artist's name. I just love his name. It's lengthy, and y'all know I'm not crazy about lengthy names, but I'll make an exception for it. It's Big Moochie Grape. I want to call him the Grape so bad, but it's Big Moochie Grape. So the song they put me on was Clusters. It was like 6 8. No, it wasn't 6 a.m. in the morning. It was like 7 in the morning. I had dropped my mom to work. And I was driving back home because I was back in Minnesota. So I dropped my mom to work, driving back home, and that song starts playing. And it's just something about hood booger music at the crack of dawn that do it for me. It's just some about it. I can't explain it. It's just some about it. So our next artist is K Boogie. He got Overstood featuring T-Dog. Okay, so this is another cluster as well. Okay, I'm giving y'all a heads up so I don't lose y'all. Blue Bloods Clan. I started bumping them, I want to say last summer. I bumped into them last summer. I really want to say it was last summer. Because that's when I had freshly came back to Minnesota and I was like getting my toes a little wet in the outside life, but not like drenched where it's like he was outside. You know what I mean? It was a feature that put me onto them. This is where the whole little cluster comes in. The song that put me onto them was Breakfast featuring Bino. I'm not even gonna try to butcher his last name. After I listened to that song by him, that's when I went down a rabbit hole. Then I listened to Effing You Tonight. I don't know if I could say that all together because, you know, the guidelines. They were featured in that song by Baby E Made This and J Valley. Then they had their song called Hate It Here. Then they have Flying Up. Then they have Can't Believe It. So that's their lineup. So now we're going to get into Bino's lineup, the songs that I listened to from him. The songs that I listened to from him. I promise y'all I don't got a speech impediment. I don't know if it's all this talking that I'm doing today or what it is. I listened to Breakfast because I love the song so much. I was bumping Breakfast for a hot minute. I promise y'all I was. Then I went in to listen to Bino and his lineup. So this is his lineup. He has Bozo, Brand New featuring Blast. But I've been saying Blast. I feel like it's Blast without an A. Everybody's been saying Blast. So it's like, I hope your name is Blast because we've been really saying Blast. I hope it is. I think it is. We gonna call you. We gonna keep calling you that until you correct it. Then he has Stuck in the Grind featuring Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. to that man. R.I.P. to him. Our next artist we have is Ling Hussle. And Ling, I really want to say Ling is for the lover girls. I was scrolling through TikTok. Her song Black Barbie popped up. It was a nice little bump. It gave very much drill, but then when I listened to the whole song, it's like drill. Cause it's not like all through drill. But she has like her bits and pieces through the song. She throws you a little singing number through there too. So when I listened to her songs, I didn't write all the songs down, but like when I was listening to her, she just gives lover girl vibes. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like the lover girls gonna love her, but she's definitely a UK artist. So I hope y'all got y'all passports because we done flew out the country and we coming back. So our next artist on the list, I really just put him on the list because this song was so funny to me. I found him on TikTok too. Yeah, Lenny Williams, baby. This song was so funny to me simply because it reminded me of Confessions by Usher. But it was he does the whole storytelling method. But baby, this is messy and I love a good messy tea. I like being in the mess, but I like hearing about the mess. And baby, I don't know if this is a real story time or not, but I was here for the mess. So the song that put me on to him was She Took My Drawers. The name sounds scandalous all in itself. I'm really not sure if I should say the song that put me onto them simply because sometimes when I tell y'all the song that put me onto the artist, I realize that no, that's not the song that put me onto them. There's another song. I didn't know that was the artist. You know how like somebody's like, let's say Chicken Noodle Soup, right? Chicken Noodle Soup was made by me. And then I go ahead and make another song called Rose Petal Red, right? Hypothetically. So now you know Chicken Noodle Soup, but you didn't know that it was made by me. But then you listen to Rose Petal Red and you like, oh, this song's nice. So you thinking Rose Petal Red put you on to me when really Chicken Noodle Soup put you on to me. You see what I'm putting down? That's what I'm saying. So like, sometimes when I go back in and I'm listening to songs, I be like, no, I knew this artist before. So just know, put me on to with a grain of salt, because that song may or may not have put me on to them. But like I always tell you, I don't really do my research too much. I just listen to a few songs, and I keep it pushing. Just like that. Our next artist that we have is Jakari. So with Jakari, I really, when I say bumped into him, I wasn't supposed to bump into him simply because I was on Instagram uploading a song. You know how you enter your song choice, and he had popped up when I was trying to search a song's name. I don't remember what song's name I was trying to search, but I remember it wasn't him. No disrespect to him, but I wasn't looking for you, but you popped up. And then it's Letters to Myself that popped up. When Letters to Myself popped up, I went ahead, because you know, like Instagram only give you that like short 15-minute snippet. And I wasn't going to listen to keep, you know, like each 15-minute snippet. So I just went on iTunes, listened to the song. It's a nice little song. Then he has a song, Freak with, King Imprint made a song featuring him. So yeah. But he definitely is featured on a song called Freak. And when I tell y'all the beat got me. The beat got me. It definitely got me. And then the chorus was catchy. So I don't know if I like the song. I think I like the song, but it's really hard to decide because the beat and the chorus really got me. But his feature was nice though. His feature was nice. This feature was nice. But that song is really, I'd say it's catchy. You can do a few thigh shakes to that. Yeah. But you got to really catch the beat. That's how you know you're a professional. You got to catch the beat. But that song is worth shaking to. So Jakari, you know how we just talk about the put me onto like the songs that put me onto the artist whole time, like another song put me onto them. That's what I mean with Jakari. So I'm listening to Come Over by Jakari, right? And because keep in mind, I'm thinking at the time that Letters to Myself is the only song that put me onto him. That's the song that got the ball rolling. The whole time it wasn't. Come Over. He has a song called Come Over on TikTok, but it's not the version that I listened to. When I was listening to Come Over, I'm like, this song sounds mighty familiar. I can't put my finger on it. I just can't put my finger on it. Then I'm scrolling through his iTunes and I see Come Over Again, but then I see Sped Up. He got like one other song that's sped up, but he has like this thing where he like puts a song out and then he'll put the sped up version. So I'm over here listening to the sped up version of Come Over, and that's the song that's been on TikTok. So the whole time that song put me onto him, but I'm not really knowing he was the artist. The next artist is YXNG space K.A. I had to pause because this man got the whole alphabet in his name. So he gives me, I'm singing to the girlies type stuff because Love Me is a song that put me on to him. And it just gave, like, I just feel like if I was a lover girl, I'm not in my lover girl bag right now, but if I was a lover girl, I would bump Love Me. It just caters to the lover girls. Then he does have a song, and I went to his iTunes. I didn't listen to much of his songs, but I listened to one other song, and the song that I listened to was featured Lil Durk because I'm like, oh damn, he got a feature. Right. And the song featuring Lil Durk is called Why Would I? The song in itself is good, but honestly, the thing that really threw me off is the song got too many ad-libs. I never thought I would say too many ad-libs, but that song just has too many ad-libs. It's a good song, but the excess that's going on, too much. But that's just my own personal opinion. I just feel like the song is good, but you don't have to repeat what you said every, like, I heard you the first time. Once or twice, yeah. But throughout the whole dang song, that's outrageous. But that's just my opinion. And then we're going to save our best for last. So the last person we have on today's graveyard shift is Cash. Baby, when I say I think she a new artist, because she only has like newer songs, but she don't miss. Like her songs, okay? I hope she signed to somebody. If she not, you need to get her quickly. So the song that had me like, okay, cool, really put me onto her was Stars. Then she has Give Me a Beat. And baby, when I tell y'all this summer, I'm ready for y'all. Okay. Then she has Like Me. And what really made me think like she need to be signed swiftly, overnight delivery, is because her ability to switch up her flow. At first, I thought like, okay, cool, because she's there lyrically. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm not hearing nothing like crazy. I mean, her songs, okay, when I say I don't hear anything crazy, in the sense where it's just like an artist can switch up their flow. That's what I mean crazy. Like an artist that can switch up their flow, I just feel like you're multifaceted. Like we could put you on any feature and you just chef's kisses, And I was really like rooting for her, and I was like, I just need her to switch up her flow. I just need a song that's gonna do it. Just switch up your flow, baby girl. And she did it. And she did. In the song Real Big Freestyle, that girl switched up her flow on me. And I was here for it. Y'all, we made it through. So that's the lineup for the day. We're gonna probably do another big dump, but truth of the matter is, before we do the other big dump is probably going to push us into May, simply because I was going through my screenshots. And baby, when I tell y'all the screenshots go as far as 2021, I don't know why I have a tendency of screenshotting songs that are playing. I don't know if I'm busy or what I'm doing. I remember I screenshotted it because I told myself, I said, I'm going to screenshot the song. And then when I clean out my playlist, I'm going to go back to the screenshots and add it to the playlist. That's why I'm like, why did I even start screenshotting? That's why I started screenshotting the dang songs. Unfortunately, I never actually did the second step after the screenshotting. I created playlists, but not newer playlists to cater to the songs that I screenshotted. And from that point on, I just been screenshotting. And that's how we got a whole buku load of screenshots on our phone with songs and artists. Exactly. So, it's a little bit of newer and older simply because I didn't want to dump all the older screenshots on y'all. I felt like that was just going to throw y'all off because like these artists they not really new. So I didn't want to throw y'all off with that. So that's a wrap for our graveyard shift. See y'all next month. Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. I'm here. What is it? I forgot the script for this. This is why I hate intros. Okay, hey cuties, welcome back to ooh. Okay, my hand there she. Oh girl, we record. Stop it. I hope it's poke. I hope it's not no pokey or, you know, because sometimes y'all be spelling it one way, but y'all want to pronounce it a completely different way. And I be struggling to pronounce y'all names these days, to be honest, because I don't even know what to call y'all. But some of y'all have been saying y'all names more in your raps, and I genuinely appreciate it. Because now it's like, okay, cool, that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Oopsies. So that's So Fizzle was like the ball that got the he was the dice. He was the first domino that got everything. So it's like, okay, cool. So you back on the mat. You back on the mat. He back on the mat. It's not really catchy. Is it catchy? I don't really know. I just know I really like that man's name. Big Moochie Grape. Yeah. A whole lot of Oochie Coochie. Not just kidding. Just kidding. So blue. Cause I'm stuttering. So with blue, the way I be stuttering with their names don't make sense. So with blue blood, with blue blood. I'm just gonna call y'all BBC. No, I'm just kidding. That's nasty. I'm so sorry. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all clean. We're gonna cut it short because we're not gonna keep saying that name. I'm struggling. It's just like saying Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Like it's a tongue twister. Your name is a tongue twister. I think you purposely did that. Our next artist is YXNG, baby LMNOP. Because why you got the whole alphabet in your name? I'm so like, oh my God, all these abbreviations y'all be trying to do. Oh, it be killing me. We're definitely, because I feel like once we talked about the artist, it's done. It's over with. It's over with. You don't need to keep repeating. I don't care if you come up with a new song. You don't need to keep coming on our graveyard shift. This is a one and done type ordeal. We talked about you one time. That's it. Now keep doing your big one. You know what I mean? Like, it's all love. It's all love. But there's too many other people out there for us to keep coming back. We can't keep coming back. That's selfish behavior. So once we get past all the screenshots, that's when the fun will really begin. Because I have big plans for our graveyard shift. I do. So let's get through all of these folks, and then we really gonna get the party jumping.